Yo, yo, yo.
What's
Your
going
boy
on?
Bino, man. Welcome back to Paradise Podcast.
Man, your boy J. Kirk, man. We checking in. Life's a paradise, man. You gotta keep rolling dice until you get to paradise,
That
man.
shit don't crap out.
Don't crap out. So today's topic, man, we
Talking about Ye, man.
touch bases on our brother Ye.
Kanye West.
Mr. Ye.
Ye, Kanye West. What they call him, the Lord something.
Louis Vuitton Don.
Yeah. Whatever you want to call him.
My boy, as you see in the blogs, there's been a lot of shit going on. There's been a lot of talk. There's been a lot of speculation. There's been a lot of accusations. There's been a lot of mispunctuations. That's a good way of saying it too.
Yeah.
So, what's it?
It said, how you feel about the White Lives Matter shirt?
Me personally, on the White Lives Matter shirt, it was a reach. It was a super reach. And I felt like he didn't have to do it. And in his mind, he knew it was going to be a lot of goddamn controversy behind it, especially from the black community. But he still did it. And I feel like with him doing that, it might not have been disrespectful, but it was disrespectful to us. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like Ye always go through some shit and then try to come back to the black community.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? And then seek validation from us when he got something going on and he like, well, y'all know what I'm going through. Y'all been through this too, type shit. Or you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, he tried to manipulate.
You feel what I'm saying?
I feel like
he tried to come at you like that on some type shit when they done turned his back or they back on him. You feel what I'm saying? But then you come and do something like this and you feel what I'm saying? Then you do something like what we talking about or what we leading to today and still want validation from.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
So you think he seek validation, basically?
Do I think he seek validation? Yes. I can't bullshit and say no. He definitely do.
Sure.
I feel like he definitely wants that power. And I think that's what the seek is. You feel what I'm saying? It's not even the validation. I think he want that power. Like
how to do what then?
Like that. Like that, I guess you could say, well, we all know what it really is, that white man power. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the money, but I still ain't got the face up for it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like he tried to make sure at the same time he's around that face, so that face can back him up. Right. And that's his validation. You feel what I'm saying? And he does shit like White Lives Matter shirts and shit like that to get that validation, to seek that validation sometimes. And hell no, it's not the best way to do it, but I think that's what he do. For sure.
Okay. So do you think he should be dropped out all his partnerships and people that associate with him, all his brands and all this stuff?
Well, I don't count. I feel like if you ask that question, first we got to speak about what he said. You feel what I'm saying? So, as far as all of the, do we call them racial slurs?
I'm not even sure what he said exactly.
He was saying like basically he feel like the Jewish community is this is not me. He's basically saying like I'm quoting, somewhat quoting, but put words together and making what I took from it, possibly, or what they taken from it. I see what they taken from it. What's being pushed on us to take from what he said. That's what I'm saying. What's being pushed on us to take from what he said is the Jewish community are bad people, or they're not good people, or they're out to get people and all this other shit. You feel what I'm saying? And he's specifically saying the Jewish people. But at the same time, though, you know, when he did the interview, the first interview I think was with Noriega and DJ EFN on Drink Champs. And you know, for sure you drinking. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, as he said it, Slick EFN too, but Nori both kind of like checked him like, bro, are you saying it's only Jews, straight Jews? And or if it's not just the Jews, then who is it? He was like, well, it's not just Jews. I feel like it's the people who run this room. So then Nori was like, so it's the Jewish businessmen? Is it the businessmen? Instead of you saying all Jews, can we say it's the Jewish businessmen that you dealt with? And he was basically like, I guess you would say, yeah, that's who it was. You know what I'm saying? So he really did clear it up. Now, when he went back on, I think the shit with Pierce, I think her name is, I'm not sure, one of the little anchor dudes. He did an interview with bro from the UK, I think. He was like, he asked him, were you sorry, or do you want to take back your words? And Yang really said no. When he was, you know, the shit was like, boy, don't call me boy and all that shit.
Oh, yeah, that shit.
Yeah, that interview.
I seen that shit. I seen clips of it. I didn't see the whole
right now. When he did that interview, it was like, Ye was still saying like the same thing. He was slick tell too that they pushing. They trying to, I guess, change his narrative, even though he already admitted what his narrative was. You know what I'm saying? Then going back onto another interview, they want to try to change my narrative, but it was slick like on some. Say you got down. Say you with a bitch or your girl, not even your girl, but say it with a bitch, and she got down, trying to make you say something that you know you don't want to say. You feel what I'm saying? Some shit like that. That's why he got the acting childish like that. That's how I feel. You feel like, bro, you're really playing me on here. So let me play with you too then. You feel what I'm saying? Let me say this shit. Let me say some bullshit too since you got down trying to play me. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's slick how I seen it. You get how the picture I'm trying to paint? And goddamn, but at the same time, on that interview too, he cleared up what he's saying. It's the businessman. So bro was like, so are you saying it's the businessman or are you saying it's all Jews? Because it sounds like, you're saying it's the businessmen instead of the Jews. And once again, he cleared up again and said, the businessmen, the people I had to deal with.
The 4 or 5 people.
I mean, you can't necessarily say that because his perspective of it is
the people that he dealt with that was on some bullshit.
That he dealt with and the people that low-key we deal with. You feel what I'm saying? As far as the people who run everything as far as media. Okay, now after that interview, they ended up popping up on Ye at one of his kids' basketball games. Just hella people. You feel what I'm saying? So he randomly just did like a little press conference right there on the spot. You feel what I'm saying? Outside the game, outside the little gymnasium and shit. He was talking, but he cleared up a lot of shit. He basically cleared up everything that he was saying, bro. Like, he basically said that's when the red media came into effect. And he pulled out his phone and he said, you see all this red? You really couldn't see what it was on his phone, but all you see was red, yellow, and blue. The majority of everything that was red, he said, you see all this red on my phone? These are all the businesses that's owned by Jewish media or Jewish people. We're going to call them the red media. You feel what I'm saying? That's where that word come from, red media. They hear me saying, posting it, that's what I'm saying, red media. So goddamn, he was like, the red media is the people who's pushing this trauma on us and making us feel this way, and at the same time, they're not doing on the shit that they pushing on us. You feel what I'm saying? And he basically, also what Ye said was in the Nori, the first interview was, he's like, no, I don't hate them. You know, everybody gonna say, I got Jewish friends, all my friends are Jews, or goddamn, but he was like, I hate how they push this stuff on us in the media and they don't follow by it. I hate how, he didn't say I hate, but I love how the husbands stayed with their wives and they build families and they don't go outside and he don't cheat on his wife and they go to church and they stay together and like he was just saying like I love but I hate that my people not doing that. That's basically what he was saying. You feel what I'm saying? He jealous. He said it though. He said I'm jealous of, and that's what Morris said. So basically, you saying you jealous of him? Like you jealous of him, bro? He's like, yeah. I guess you could say I'm jealous of him. You feel what I'm saying? It got cleared up, bro. But with what's going on and with him saying the word and putting a face on it, that's really what fucked it up. Like I feel like that's the reason why they pressed it so hard and doing all the extra shit that they doing, because he put a face on who is pressing this propaganda on this, and who's the big signers on this shit. You feel what I'm saying? As far as who pushing the propaganda for real. And I see through all the other shit. You know what I'm saying? He fucked up with the White Lives Matter shit. I feel that, but as far as the real message behind what he was saying, I hear it, and I feel like everybody else should take heed to that shit too, bro. For real.
For sure. So what is considered I don't even know the fucking word.
Anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
Anti-Semitism. I guess anti-Semitism is. I can't even really tell you. I ain't gonna care. I really can't even tell you. I don't know if it has something to do with you saying something not right against another race or another religion. Because, like I said, it's like I don't know if I can't tell or know if it's a religion or a race. You feel what I'm saying? By the way it's being treated or the way people going about it.
It says anti-Semitism. Anti-Semitism, whatever, is hostility and prejudice towards or discrimination against Jews. How the fuck is that?
How is it just one people? Yeah. How can it be just one people, bro?
Yeah. It's crazy. Against Jews. A person who holds such position is called an anti-Semite. Anti-Semitism is considered to be a form of racism, and it may be manifested in many ways, ranging from expressions of hatred of or discrimination against individual Jews to organized programs by mobs or police forces, or even military attacks on the entire Jewish community.
So that should be one of the questions on your list, bro. Is Jewish a race or is it a religion? Because, Antichrist? Is Antichrist against Christians?
It's an I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Would that be considered against? You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard nothing like specifically for a goddamn a religion. Anti-Semitism. I thought it was like some everybody could get an anti-Semitism. Sure. You better sound like you be anti-Semitism against me.
But I only heard that word like this month.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Just recently and some type shit. So
they try to hit Kyrie with shit.
Yeah, and I feel like they pushing this agenda, but at the same time, it's really like the agenda they pushing is you can't say nothing, bro. You can't have them conversations. You can't have them conversations, I guess, to the whole world. You like real deal. I feel like that conversation Ye had with them, bro, was some shit that you have with your folks in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Some shit you talk about with your partners and chop it up with. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like woo type shit, and that's probably how he felt at the moment in time. Like this is second, third time coming back to them. You know what I'm saying? Like fool, yeah, I fuck with you, I'm gonna tell you what's going on type shit, and that probably what happened, and it got switched. Mm-hmm. His narrative got switched.
It's 2022 though.
That's what they doing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's part of it.
So do you understand where it comes from? What you statement?
Hell yeah. The bigger picture. The bigger picture. What he's saying is, I wish my people were doing the same things that these people are doing. But guess what? These people are pushing that we should be. They're pushing the bad shit that we see every day. I don't want to. I mean, I guess I can. All the shit we seeing on TV commercials, how they pushing like even goddamn the food we eat, you know what I'm saying? All that type of shit, like you know what I'm saying? The homosexual, same sex shit that we seen in the kids TV shows and all that, like, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff like that, like that's part of what they pushing. You feel what I'm saying? It's part of a bigger picture. It's part of a bigger agenda, like, and Ye basically saying like, you know, they don't do that shit, but they pushing it on my people, and I don't like it. They pushing it on my people too. You know what I'm saying? They don't do none of that shit.
So basically, what they saying is a Jewish person can't be gay. It's okay for everybody to be gay.
Fucking right. And guess what? I'm gonna sign me as a Jew. I want to sign. I don't want to say it like that, but that's what's going on. That's what Ye saying. Ye saying is a person as a Jew is signing the paperwork for all this weird shit to go on. All this shit. Nobody can feel the way they want to say. Nobody can say what they're saying. They pushing this cancel culture is okay. Shit, they pushing this. You can't speak how you really feel. Shit, they pushing this. Oh, we're gonna give you a platform on social media. Anybody can have it. You can make as many as you want looking boosie. But you say something wrong, that you can't do it. We're gonna take you off our platform. And I feel like that's a breach of freedom of speech. Correct?
Yeah, violating your personal.
And shit, and it's I guess I'll say in the hip hop community right now, that's a big thing that's going on. Because we got the shit that's going on here in Atlanta with all the rappers getting locked up and catching indictments off of lyrics. You feel what I'm saying? All these RICO cases getting dropped off of, and part of the indictments is lyrics. Like,
that shit's some bullshit, though.
But just the freedom of speech and hip hop community slick getting knocked down too, though. You feel what I'm saying? It's definitely a risk. It's at its highest state right now. Like, bro, you gotta watch what you're saying right now. Damn, showing Atlanta.
Hey.
Better keep that shit clean. Oh God, better make that shit for TikTok.
Nah, for real. So do you think he make a comeback?
Yeah.
Kanye.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This man did a lot.
The Teflon, a little bit turned down. You think he make a comeback?
He done did a lot. He done, how many comebacks he made? How many comebacks he done had?
He done had his own personal mental breakdown comebacks and shit, but
that okay. I got those. I can still go down the list. We got the Taylor Swift. Beyonce had the best video of the year. I don't think he should have won an award. Got all that. Came back from that. He shut all white America down right in there. All their little happiness. Clapping for Shawty. Oh, hold on, Shawty. Shawty should not have won this shit. Beyonce had the best video of the year. Came back from that. We Slick had the whole, Slick how people was trying to say like he was crazy, but they understood him when his mom passed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit. Then we had the whole Illuminati shit that we went through. Everybody was saying he was Illuminati back in high school and shit like that. And goddamn, what else? The whole Kim Kardashian shit and low key. The Life of Pablo tour. And he just stopped the tour. He wasn't like the last couple dates he had. Like he'll do a couple songs and he just start ranting. And then goddamn, like he wouldn't do no more songs, just start ranting. And then he'll slowly do less songs and just it'd be more rants. You feel what I'm saying? And he was like, and I gotta go. Boom. And just dropped the mic and ended the tour. Oh, that's when him and Jay-Z had a tour. Low key. Him and Jay-Z had that little beef because it was really on some shit like, I paid you for a tour and you just stopped. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just ended my tour. I ain't get my money back. You just dip type shit. So that was a slick part of the little beef that they was going through around that 444 time. And
he said somebody on that album or something? He said something about him on that album?
Who? Yeah. I mean, Jay-Z?
Yeah.
He made a reference to that specific part. I don't remember off the top of my head, but he definitely made a lyric to that shit, saying like, I paid you for a tour and goddamn, or it was like, I paid you for this many states, you only did this many type shit, like.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like some shit like that, for real.
Jay-Z funny. Shout out to Jay-Z.
Yeah, for sure.
So goddamn, you got any freestyle question, man?
I think, what the hell you think about all this shit?
With Kanye and shit? Alright. Now, the nigga is crazy. First off. But he right this time, y'all. Come on now.
Yeah.
I don't even, you feel me? I don't even agree to half the shit he be saying.
Yeah.
That clothes, shit, whack, all that. But shit he was saying,
right here, I ain't gonna cap.
He got a point on some shit. For real. And they making it seem like he trying to goddamn be
racist. I guess.
The second dictator to them or something.
Yeah, bro. Ain't that weird, bro?
Yeah,
ain't that weird? Like,
that ain't even half of what he even saying. That ain't even the beginning of what he's saying.
And I don't even get why, like, I don't mean to cut you off, but it's like, why they bringing up the Holocaust? You know what I'm saying? When all the man was saying was like, I just really want my folks to be doing the same thing y'all do.
If y'all got all that energy, what the 40 acres at in the mule at?
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to go into all the extras, but I feel like I might be completely wrong. And we probably will get chewed out for dropping this, but I feel like I heard somebody say that they did get compensated.
Who?
Jews. They got compensated for the Holocaust.
They probably did.
I feel like they did, and I think somebody said that they did get compensated for the Holocaust. And as far as black people, there is no compensation there. We should have the Texas governor or somebody, Florida, one of these states governors, or somebody get fired for saying like, "Fuck their 40 acres in the middle." Like, no kidding. Yes, bro. The Trump rally, bro. Like this month, just got fired for this shit, and this shit really I feel like they don't want that shit to get to a point where everybody looking at them again. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say again because I don't see the fear. I don't see why it would be any fear, anything took it wrong for what he said. You feel what I'm saying? So why are folks going so hard? You know what I'm saying? Unless it is a fear or something is going on, there is something bigger that they don't want uncovered. You know what I'm saying? And I said in the last episode, explain what I think that is. You know what I'm saying? That. For real.
Man, I got all type of shit on him about respiration and lawsuits and all type of shit about that shit. We need to sue their ass.
I mean, like, Ye not even saying that, though. He not even saying that. He's saying, let's just be more like them and stop falling victim to the trauma, propaganda, and the trauma agenda. For real. And by trauma, propaganda, and agenda, us constantly, as blacks, in the algorithm, that's the algorithm. Trauma is the algorithm. Trauma is the algorithm. Trauma and drama is the algorithm for all these apps. If I guess you type in or you select African American black for your race on these apps, and I feel like that makes a difference. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I swear to God, I started to make an Instagram and choose white for my race to see what pops up on my timeline, my Explorer, on my pages. You feel what I'm saying? To see if it'd be different from the shit that I'm seeing. Every time right now I log in on my page, I'm seeing hip hop shit or this, the police this, and you know what I'm saying? It might be from a selection of the shit that you watch and you know what I'm saying, come to your phone because it's part of the algorithm, but I feel like I know I'm not the only one seeing this shit all the time. I know I can relate to another black person that's seeing the same shit. You feel what I'm saying? We can talk about a situation, like, oh yeah, but I seen that video. You feel what I'm saying? And how the hell we all seeing the same video? Because it's part of the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on, and it's part of the algorithm of what they want.
You control the algorithm, though. What you see, they come to your phone.
Sure. Yeah, and get what? They want us to be stuck in them feelings, fool. So where, I don't know, but something should change, and I hope some folks, you know what I'm saying, I guess I'll say black people take what he said as, you know what I'm saying, something and not no bullshit. Don't think he was on some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And I say that to the Jews too, don't think he was on some bullshit when he was saying, he was actually commending y'all. I feel like it was good big ups, like, bro, I fuck with how y'all moving over there on God. Like, shit.
We need to move like that.
We need to move like that. That's all he was saying, man. I feel like they really just changed this man to try to make him seem more crazy. That's part of their shit. Get what? He's the richest black man. They were just saying that 2-3 weeks ago. Richest black man in history, all this, or wealthiest, whatever the fuck the word is. Yeah. Forbes took him off. Everybody trying to bless him. Adidas trying to steal his designs and shit like that. Shit crazy, but I hope my brother keep his head up, man. And I say right now, before going in the booth, go in the booth and tell us something for real.
That's just only
trying to get on your Jay-Z shit for and goddamn talk that bad shit for real. Talk that shit that's gonna go over folks' head that you slick might not get worded to where you won't get hit with the same shit. Watch your words. That's really what it was too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch your words when you talking, especially on public platforms. You gotta watch how you, and that's bad because this is our platform. Guess what? Whatever cameras they using, they bought them cameras. I bought these mics. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the shit that, why we can't use it how we want to use it, put on the platforms that we slick pay to use. You know what I'm saying? So, why the hell I can't post what I want? Y'all can take my shit down and say whatever, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like it's, the power of freedom of speech is definitely going down. And it's a 2022 shit. But it's been going on, though. They've been pushing this shit. They've been pushing it. It started a little bit ago. Shit sad. For real.
Yeah, man. Getting ugly, man. Yeah, we gotta watch what you say. They're trying to close in on freedom of speech, man. Y'all look alive. Watch out, man. Protect your rights. Stand up for your right, man. You want to say that shit, say that shit.
And really, if anything, if you feel like you can't say that shit to your kids. Make sure they know it. And they understand. Make sure your foundation is built correct and they know what's going on. And shit, you'll win. You ain't gotta worry about the outside shit, honestly. So worry about you and goddamn. Make sure you and everybody around you good and they know what's going on. And keep their head right.
For sure.
And Paradise Podcast for us today, man. We're gonna keep this one short, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in.
Wrapping it up, man. Paradise Podcast. We out.
Yeah.